Do you want to learn how to make very good, nutritious and delicious food? Namaste! Now we are going to prepare Kicharee. Like maybe 40 minutes. We are going to use red lentils to start, and we are using sunflower oil. Oops, Vata movement. Because we are still on summer, this is a hot day. So our Kicharee today is going to be with Shitavirya, cooling properties, so we don't get so much hot during the day. And sunflower is good for treating pitta, and this makes our blood less acid, more alkaline. And the first thing is to put some oil to warm up, not to boil. And then we use cumin seeds. Cumin! Like Dr. Vasant likes to say, cumin! And this cumin is going to be just like 2 hands, not so much. This is good for increasing our digestive capacity. In Ayurveda, cumin is one of the main ingredients for a healthy living. And this is going to start to warm up and it's going to pop a little bit. After this, we're going to add turmeric, the great anti-cancer of Ayurveda in the world. And we're also going to add hing, asafoetida. This, where is it? Hing is going to be used for decreasing the gases of red lentils. Red lentils are very good for nourishing without being hard to digest. Usually in Ayurveda we use small beans so they get easily digested. Look here, please. It's not boiling, it's just warming. And when it starts to get with the smell, now this is just starting to be with the smell, I'm going to use the turmeric. Now we are going to add just like a small amount of asafoetida, hing. This cannot be so much because if you use so much it's going to be stinky to your food. It's just like one amount to help to improve digestion. And then it's going to just like warm a little bit. The smell is all over already, like popcorn. Good. And then we are going to use the turmeric. Turmeric we can use a lot because it can be like 1 full teaspoon. If you already know how much is it, you can just like put them by eye measurement. But one full teaspoon, it's good. And here you start to have the common Indian dishes because they all use turmeric. Turmeric is not supposed to be using a lot time with heat. And this is celery seeds. Wow, this is going to be too much. Celery seeds is going to be to this mixture not so hot in Virya, because when we use things like turmeric, things like asafoetida, hing, and cumin, they can have a more heating property in our body. This was around a little bit more than 4 ounces of red lentils. This is going to be 2-3 person serving in the end. And then we are going to be mixing this like for half a minute. So it gets a lot of the properties, medicinal properties inside the lentils. And then we are going to add the basmati rice, the same amount as the lentils. And then we are going to add the water. This is a very common Ayurvedic preparation to improve digestion and to nourish all the tissues, the dhatus. It's very easy and it's very quick to prepare and it's delicious. After we put the rice, you see that it's very fast, everything. the same amount of rice and the same amount of the beans is usually the most common recipe that you're going to find, but this can change according to Vata, Pitta and Kapha if you know how to handle this. And when we put the water, we are going to add the rose salt, this salt that is not the sea salt. It's more light and it has less sodium, so it takes less problems to blood pressure and this kind of stuff. So now we have the flavor already impregnated to the food. We are going to add water and also this bay leaves and lavender in the end, more in the end. But it's going to be a very small amount of lavender, because if you use too much, it's not good for your health. So this is going to be the water, just enough to cover. Now put the water with a little care, because it can react to the oil. The oil is already mixed with the food, but it's good not to be unaware that it can pop a little bit. And now we are going to put like 1 leaf for each person. This is going to be for 3 persons. 1, 2, 3. And this you can use more if you don't have a hing, asafoetida, because it's very good for not having gases from the beans. And by this way you have a very nourishing preparation, more simple. You can add ghee in the end, the clarified butter, but you can also add some potatoes and other vegetables after it cooks a little bit. It's just like a very easy to do and easy to digest meal. It takes maybe half an hour, 40 minutes, it's very quick. And after this startup preparation is just to cut the other vegetables, and in the end we will do some green leaves to put it on side. It's good to eat in the end. So now we started like almost 10 minutes ago, but it's going to be more, maybe 20 minutes cooking, a little bit more. Okay, so now we are going to wait these beans and rice to cook some, and then add the sweet potatoes. Okay, namaste. So after half an hour our kicharee is ready. It was just like 4 ounces, for a little bit more than 4 ounces of basmati rice and red lentils. In the end we are going to add a little bit of olive oil. It can be other oils also, but it is very easy to find and it's very healthy. It doesn't aggravate Vata, Pitta or Kapha in this amount. This is a little bit of lavender. This is mostly aromatic. This is going to improve our interest for the food, and it's going to make more powerful our digestion by increasing agni, because the guna, the attribute of good smell, it increases agni. And this is going to be just like for more 2 minutes with this hot air inside, and it's going to be very tasty. We did on separate version the potatoes here, but it could be done inside the kicharee if you like. This is the most basic form of kicharee. You can also add ghee in the end. It doesn't have to be the extra virgin oil. This is going to be like for more 2 minutes here, so that the lavender or other thing that it's prakshepa, it's to increase the smell, the flavor. It's going to be releasing its properties. Okay? Namaste. Yeah, it's possible. you can take care of your health by online counseling. Namaste.